Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aqila Maulida and now I will explain international journal developing speaking skill using virtual speaking M.Pd. The abstract. The interdisciplinary study integrates ICT and education through the innovation of an interactive audio-based application as a tool to enhance English language speaking skill among less proficient students, drawing on the social cultural perspective of learning. The application named M.Pd has been developed and tested with a group of participants which consists of 5 primary school students and English language teacher. The teacher was briefed of her roles as a facilitator before the students were exposed to Vibadi for 8 weeks. Adopting one group pretest and post-test experimental design as its methodology, the teacher was asked to evaluate the student level confidence to speak for and to and their engagement with the Vibadi. The teacher was also interviewed to obtain her feedback on Vibadi while the students were asked to complete the personal reports of confidence or PRC. The analysis revealed that all the students developed higher confidence level after their engagement with Vibadi, and the teacher perceived it positively, which suggests its potential to be used as a tool in developing speaking skill among less proficient students. And then introduction or background. English has long been considered as another important language besides Bahasa Malaysia. The inability to speak in English confidently is not only faced by primary school students but also the degree holders, which become one of the contributing factors to their employment. Vibadi, which is audio-based application, is designed to propose a possible solution to overcome the lack of confidence to speak in English. Vibadi is not something new. Vibadi will record and play the authentic voice of the student that's around pronunciation and development in the confidence level can be easily identified by the teacher. Social culture perspective of learning speak. Social culture theory is mainly associated with life someone difficulty, language, various system of content, mnemonic technique, algebraic system of art, writing, scheme diagram, maps, and medical drawing, all sorts, and conventional sign, and so on are is important in mediating social and individual functioning and connecting to social and individual. The methodology. The study employed a pretest and post experimental design to one of learners using purposive sampling. Vibadi was tested on 5 last profession students who are their standard. Research procedure. The research procedure can be divided into 4 phases. Phases 1 is the requirement of participants. Phases 2 is the training of the facilitator. Phases 3 is the engagement with Vibadi, and phases 4 the post evaluation. And then finding and discussion. Table 1. All students scored 2 grades higher in the post-test despite their different score in the pre-test, which suggests that Vibadi can be effectively used for students with different level of low proficiency. The finding that the student developed their confidence level after being engaged to gain high confidence level to use English after being exposed to interactive approaches learning to the language. Vibadi is interactive in two ways. Firstly, user are engaging in conversation with their virtual speaking buddy. Secondly, users are engaging in feedback session with their teacher. The interactive nature of this application enables the student to practice and improve their speaking skill. In addition, the use computer-assisted language learning created an engineering learning experience. Table 2. It is important for the student to develop this perceived confidence as it will combat their anxiety to speak. Conclusion. Interactive audio-based application has potential to be used as a tool to develop student confidence level to speak in English. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.